Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, this is a continuation of the part two to everyone. This is going to be the part three. I'm sorry. This is going to be the part three. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch a quick instance on Amazon Linux 2 version. So clicking on it, and then T2 micro, just hit on configure instance. Rest of the things the same. Click on add storage. Okay, so I'm just taking like this basics Linux commands machine, something like this, and then click on configure security group. I'm going to use my old security group. Click on review and launch, and then here we go. Okay, if you're seeing this video for the first time, I would ask you guys to check my previous videos detail about what are the things about launching and what are the various options we have. But for now I just want to spin up an Amazon Linux version 2 instance, so I've just did it now. Okay, because in this video I'm going to cover up whatever commands left out, because in part 2 I think we have did it till 31st line. So this is my repo again, AWS for beginners classes, and then day one. The file name is list of basic and important commands. So in the last two videos we have already covered these many commands, and now we will start covering from here. Okay, cool. So let my instance come up. So clicking on it. Okay, it is running. It's still in initializing the status check. So it will take a couple of more seconds to come up, and it will tell you that two bar check status is passed. So click on it and then click on connect. In the meantime, let's see whether it works or not. Sometimes it works, or if it gives an error, then you have to wait for a minute. Okay, I think it's working. So yes, got it. So I'm into the console right now. Cool. So I don't have any files, it's empty. What I'm going to do here is, so if you see, you already used some command called wget. So I'm going to use the same command, and I'm going to download this file libc.html. So this is just nothing. I'm just doing it for just an example or demo. You can download any file. So I'm right clicking on it and then copy the link address, and then I'm just type wget space Control V, enter. Okay, see, it's downloading all the libc.html, the entire web page. So if you type ls-l, okay, you're getting libc.html. And if you want to see what is the exact file size of this, ls-lh, so it will tell you that it is a 5.7 meg means 5.7 MB file size. Okay, perfect. Now, so if you want to make a directory, mkdir my new dir. Okay, I think we have seen this command already. So this is my dir. If you want to remove the directory, rm dir my new dir. So if you type ls-l, so the directory is removed. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about this command in this video, which is I think we have seen grep, I believe. Yeah, grep we have seen last time. Okay, we will talk from gzip, guys. Okay, we're gonna talk about from here. Okay, let me make it very neat. I'll put just star here. Okay, so far we have completed. So we're gonna start from line number 34. Now what happens is, say for example, this is my Windows screen, okay, and then if I, okay, say I'm creating a new file, okay, the file name maybe what is a text document. So I'm just making my sample file, okay, and inside my sample file I'm just adding some content. Okay, so just want to make it real. 1 minute. So remote, something like this. So I'm clicking on it, so you're getting something. So I'm just copying the first paragraph. Okay, it's taking a little bit of time. 1 moment. Okay, perfect. Now come on guys, what's happening? My system is acting crazy. I'm sorry, just bear with me. Okay, maybe I will just search something like this, Moon Wiki. I mean, I just need some lines, okay? So say for example, this is a line, okay? Some lines. I'm just copying this and I open in the notepad. This is a my sample file. So paste it, Control S. Okay. Now this my sample file, it's there on my desktop, okay? And if you see what is this file extension, this is just a txt file. This is a typist text document. If you right click on it, if you go to properties of this file, then it will tell you that it is a text document and it is .txt, and this can open in notepad, and this is a file size, blah 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 blah, couple of things are there. Now in Windows, what we normally do is, if you want to zip this file, you right click on it and then you will say like compressed zip file. So if you click on compressed zip file, then see the zip file is compressed and you get the zipping symbol. It was without zip and this is zipping symbol. And this procedure, we do have the same sort of procedure in Linux as well. Okay, so that is what I'm gonna show you, like how you can do this. Okay, so if you go to my day one here and then list of basic and important commands, so we're gonna start something called Gzip. Gzip is this zipping utility which is there in Linux, in all flavors of Linux. So it's will be inbuilt. So what you can do is, so I already, okay, let me clear my screen. Now if you type ls minus l, okay, there is a file called libc.html. Now what I'm going to do is, this is an HTML file, okay? If you type cat space libc.html, you will get the entire web page itself will coming up, okay? Now clearing the screen, we have libc.html, and what is your present working directory? We are in /home/ec2user. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use gzip. Okay. Gzip, if you type gzip alone, if you hit enter, so it will just tell you that, okay, you cannot use only gzip, you need to give some file name so that gzip will zip the file. Okay, so that's what it says. So when I say zip, it means that the technical word is compression, okay, and unzipping we call it as a decompression, or uncompressing, something like that. So now what I'm going to do is gzip. Okay, before that, make sure that we have manual pages for all the commands. Okay, how do you check it? Man gzip. So you will give what are the options you can do, what is the description of this gzip command, who invented it, you know, what are the various options. You have to press the F key, guys. Remember, if you keep pressing F key, it will move it to the next page, next page, next page, and at the last line you will say end, and then it is asking you to press Q to quit. So you press the Q key and then you will come back to your terminal. Okay, that is one thing. Or you can say gzip -h, H for hotel. So when you do that, what happens? You will get all the options on gzip. Okay, this is perfect. Now what's next step? Next step is, okay, so you got this file libc.html. Now gzip space libc.html. Okay, now what we are going to do is, just like in Windows, what we did, I'm going back to my screen again. In my Windows, what you did, you right click and then you click on compressed zip file. That is what we are doing here. So we are using a utility called gzip. So we are using this file into gzip. So if you hit enter, let's see what happens. If you type ls minus l, so you will see your libc.html became libc.html dot, it became a compressed file, it became a zip file, it became a gzip file. You can say anything. Okay, so if you see this, it means that it is in a compressed format. Okay, but just see the difference. Okay, if you see this libc.html, what is the file size? It was 5.8 MB or something, correct? But if you see this one, the compressed one, this became very less. Okay, see the difference, this one and this one. Okay, this is one thing. So just quickly, how do you unzip it? How do you I mean, in Windows, how do you you know, unzip it? So usually you'll right click and then you'll click on extract all. Okay, or if you double click on it, then it will give you an option. Okay, my WinZip is expired. Okay, so usually when you even if you have 7-zip, I think I do have 7-zip, guys. 1 minute, let me see. Do I have 7-zip? Yeah, 7-zip I have. So if I have 7-zip, so you can extract. So this is the easy way of extracting. So same thing, if you want to uncompress it or decompress it, what do you do? G-U-N-zip, G unzip. Okay, G unzip, and then the file name libc.html.gc. Now if you type lsc, again you came back to the start, libc.html. You started from here, then you gzipped it, then the file became like this, then again you unzipped it, then again you came back here from the start. Okay, now there is a command called word count. Okay, wc hyphen c is for character. Okay, normally what happens if you type wc and then if you type libc.html, so it just gives you number of lines and number of words and number of characters in this file. When I say this file, you can see this, a lot of lines are there. Right? This is the entire web page of libc.html. How, if you open the, so if you type in Google libc.html, this is a website. Okay, the entire website I downloaded here in my current directory. How I did it, you guys know. wget space the URL, right click, copy link address, and then go to go to your terminal and then paste it. Okay, so cool. Now see, now that's what I want to say is wc hyphen c. Okay, we have a lot of things here. Wc, if you type wc hyphen l libc.html, it will give me only the lines. So you have around these many lines you have in that particular file. If you want to see wc hyphen c, only the character, see this, these many characters I have. Okay, cool. Now we have, okay, let me go back to my this thing. Okay, gzip, I have these things. Okay, and then okay, cool, perfect. So I'm gonna add gzip, and then there is one more here, guys. Let me edit it. Okay, you guys got to know what is gzip, and also we got to know what is g unzip. Okay, this is straightforward. Now there is few more things I want to add here. What we can do here is okay, say for example, okay, let me go to my terminal. Okay, perfect. Now here I got only one file. I'm gonna add one directory. Okay, this is my my new directory, new dir. Now if you type ls-l, I got one new directory. Okay, and then there is a file, one file and one directory is there. Now I'm gonna copy this libc.html into my new directory folder. Now if you type ls-l, we got one thing, but if you want to type, I'm just changing the directory location to new dir. Okay, if you type present working directory, I'm here. Now if you type ls, I got libc.html because we have already copied it. Okay, we did not move it, we already copied it. That's why we have it in the source location as well as in the destination location. Now Samir, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more directory here. So okay, I'm going to add one more directory inside new directory, which I call it as a subdirectory. Now if you type ls-l, okay, I got one subdirectory created. So I'm going to change it to subdirectory. So now if you type present working directory, see, I'm here under home, under easy to user, under newer dir, under sub dir. Okay, now if you type, I'm adding some file. Okay, touch samir.txt. Okay, so if you type ls-l, yes, there is a file here. Perfect. Now okay, now in this screen, if you type cd, just cd, okay, you're not doing anything, just cd, and if you hit enter, just see where it goes. Okay, it was under sub dir, but after you hit cd, it just went to this tilde symbol. Tilde symbol means in your home directory. If you type pwd, yeah, this is your home directory, /home/ec2 user. So tilde symbol, if you just type cd, I'm just talking from the Red Hat version, but this is applicable for 95% of the Linux flavors will have the same thing. But yes, even in AIX also, yes, it is the same. So if you just type cd, it will go to your home directory. Now if you type cd and then if you type hyphen, Okay, I think that cache is gone. Okay, never mind. Okay, don't worry about cd hyphen. That's a different part. Okay, cool. Now I want to go back here, ls cd. Oh, okay. Okay, before that, if you remember yesterday I talked about ls hyphen r. So what does this ls hyphen capital R does is it will just tell you, okay, we got libc.html new dir, and we got inside new dir we have libc.html and sub dir. Inside new dir sub dir we have some file called summy.txt. So this will give you the entire folder structure in one page. Okay, cool. So in a couple of minutes before, we saw this gzip concept, right? So if I type gzip, if I type libc.html, if you type ls-l, yes, we got this libc.html or gzip. Fine. Just like if you want to unzip it, what you do, g unzip and then libc.html, it will be unzipped. If you type ls-l, again we are start at the front. Now if we want to zip the directory, so far we just did the file, but how about the directory? So for that there is an option called gzip -r new dir. -r means it compresses all the files, all the subdirectories inside this particular directory. So inside this particular directory, what are the files we have? Yes, we have files, because if you see inside this particular subdirectory which we have mentioned here, we have one file, we have one subdirectory, and inside the subdirectory we have one more file. So it means it compresses all the things inside this. Okay, but here the problem is, if you okay, let me execute this first. If you hit it, yes, now if you type ls-l, okay, new dir shows like this, but if you go to cd new dir, then you will see the difference. Okay, now see, the file is done already. Now if you go to cd sub dir, if you type ls, now see inside this summy.txt, so all the files, everything inside subdirectories will be compressed. Okay, now you can ask me, Samir, how can you how can you decompress the directory? It's so easy. Okay, what you have to do is g unzip -r new dir. If you type ls, see cd new dir, see again the files are back. If you do cd sub dir ls-l, see files are back. Okay, no .gz, it's all normal files right now. So this is very important when you're trying to zip the entire folder. So let me add it in this. Where is it? Okay, cool. So we'll not forget it. Gzip -r entire directory, something like this, and also g unzip -r entire directory. Okay, remember that, guys. Now the next thing is okay, let me I'm just hitting cd so that I'll go to my home directory. See my home directory, this is a symbol for the home directory. We call it as a tilde symbol. Tilde means, this is the spelling, tilde, tilde symbol. Okay, tilde or tilde, whatever you can call. Okay, you can always see that symbol in your keyboard. Let me see the keyboard, on screen keyboard, then you can see that. See here, I'm talking about this one. Okay, before the number 1, okay, if you see the, if you put the shift key, then the tilde symbol will get enabled. Okay, perfect. Now there is one more thing I want to talk about gzip, guys. Okay, say for example, I'm just doing a gzip compressing libc.html. If you type ls-l, I got gzip now. Now if you want to see the content of it, okay, because right now if you type cat space libc.html or gz, you cannot see the content. It's all gibberish. Gibberish means you cannot read it in a human form. Okay, see, something is happening because this is a zipped format and you cannot directly open the file or you cannot directly see the file. Okay, now I'm just pressing the Control C because this will keep on running. So Control C is for interrupt, signal interrupt. So Control C, I came back to the terminal. So I'm clearing. Okay, what happened? Okay, I think I've closed it. 1 minute, guys. Okay, it's there. Cool. Now, what I'm going to do is, what is this command to see the content of a zipped file? Okay, there are multiple commands, but I think this should work. Gzip because in some flavors some commands will work. This is the Linux version 2 flavor. How do you check it? Just type uname. Okay, I got uname. If you type cat etc system hyphen release, okay, see, cat etc system hyphen release, I got Amazon Linux release 2 and the nickname is Karu. Okay, and cat etc os hyphen release. Okay, see, I got couple of things as well. And this cat etc system release, I think it did not work in Ubuntu flavor when I was doing yesterday, but in this Linux version 2 this cat etc system release is working. But okay, anyways, and this etc os release, if you see, this is Amazon Linux and this is running on RHEL, CentOS, Fedora. So these are all the extra things. Okay, perfect. Now what I was talking about is, okay, Samir, how do you check, how do you see the content of this zipped file? The one thing what you can do, you have to unzip it, okay, and then you have to type lsbc.html.gz, then you will become a normal file, then you can do the cat libc.html. Okay, this is the I mean this is a normal format. Okay, but you don't need to do that every time. You have to unzip it and then you need to view the file. No, that's not feasible. Okay, so for that what I'll do here is, there is a command. Okay, for that again I want to zip it just for this, just to showcase you people. Okay, now there is a command called, there are multiple commands. Let's see whether which command works in Amazon Linux version 2. The first one is gzcat, okay, libc.html.gz. Okay, it's not there. So there is another one, gzmore, libc.html. Okay, that's not working. Then another one, zcat, libc.html. Okay, yeah, this one is working. See? So zcat will give you the content of a zipped file. You don't need to unzip it just to see the content. You just execute this command with the zipped file, you will see the content. And also zmore, zcat and zmore. So libcc zmore will just pause one by one page. You have, if you want to go to the next page, you have to press the F key, F key, F. It will go to the forward thing. Keep on moving to the last page. Okay, so if you want to go back to the previous page, you have to press the B key, B. Okay, or if you want to come out of this, what you can do is just press the Q. Q means quit. So I came out. So remember zcat or zmore. Okay, just to view the content of the compressed file. Remember that, guys. Okay, perfect. Now let me add it here so we will not forget. So gzcat or gzmore or zcat or zmore to view. Okay, zmore, I think this is fine, right? To view zip file content. Okay, okay guys, I think for gzip itself we took some time, so let me stop the video for now. In the next video we will talk about, let me bring this up, the tar command, because tar command is also very important here. I'll talk about the tar command in the next video, and also I'll talk about, okay, let me talk about zip command in the next video. Okay, so zip and unzip. Then I'll talk about tar, then find, then a couple of other things, guys. Okay, cool. That's all for today. I mean, this video, just keep practicing it. I think we will be doing 2 more videos on this DevOps engineers basic commands, and then we will close this off. Yeah. Okay, I think I have to add a couple of more commands. Maybe I will add sed. This is also important, sed command. Yeah, that's all it for now. Thank you.